Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Tanks. Electro here. Today we have an outstanding game in the Chinese heavy Tier 10 WZ-111 Model 5A, driven by MrFabulouz.
Let's go!
The 5A here was somewhat of an offshoot, going past the IS-2, IS-3 Soviet heavy lines, and it was played around with in the 60s, early 60s I should say. And they actually discontinued it about 64. But what you get out of this tank is a great big beefy, very beefy 130 millimeter gun, pumping out your high-end alpha of 490, decent penetration, 230 standard rounds, 340 if you want to get into the expensive stuff. But this tank, it's just a wonderful beast. It gets a lot of good bounces, being that kind of offshoot
Enemy armor is hit.
of the IS-3. And if you play this aggressively, like he is,
Penetration.
and you get wonderful rear-end shots on tank destroyers, you're going to do pretty good here. But basically, it's a heavy tank. And this tank is being played in that way on the aggressive side, which is how I like to see those tanks played. It's how I personally play. And the thing to do is keep this gun singing. It's got a very good reload, base reload, rate of fire 5.36, so you know, just a hair over 10 seconds there. You're gonna be you can definitely put out the rounds. And this is being used as an assault tank, and as we can see, you know, he's putting it to that good use. The big mistake, IS-7, you just can't go broadside to a gun with a fast reload like this, and he's definitely going to pay the price. Barely a couple minutes in here and already racking up the damage, racking up the kills, and just being super aggressive. Again, this can be a good play to play this tank. And the enemies are they're just making lots of mistakes here. A lot of broadside shots, which you should never give high alpha guns, high penetration guns. And they've really fallen apart on this northern flank, and it's really going to be taken advantage of. So, back to this tank here. You've got a great 300 turret armor, which is going to work out quite well, and already has. You've seen multiple bounces already. And this poor German tank here, he's just going to get picked apart. Now, one thing you've noticed, and will notice, is a lot of the shots from the rear, a lot of tracking shots here, which is a very good tactic. It does keep your enemy immobilized and kind of lets you dictate how you want to proceed with your attack. And again, that medium tank just had no chance there. So, progressing along in the game here, it's a little tied up, but they're making good progress. They own the middle of the map, which is a clear goal that generally everybody tries to get control of. And did we also say this gun can snipe a little bit? What is the accuracy, aiming time? 2.5, not bad. Dispersion, 0.39, so not the best, but surely not the worst either. You know, you can improve on these stats a little bit here. But overall, this is a brawling tank. It's a good get up in your face, bounce shots, kill TDs, take kills. Overall, good tank to go for. Chinese heavy tanks have worked out pretty good. I mean, of course, they are kind of offshoots of a lot of Russian Soviet influence here. little cat and mouse here with the big gun down there. But and here you see going for more tracking shots. Experienced players will go for the tracking shots. Immobilize an enemy, especially a TD. If you can immobilize a TD, can we do it again? Possibly. No, it's irrelevant. He's got the health pool here to play even with this big gun. And he's just going to pick them apart. Another good thing to go over on this tank,
Enemy armor is destroyed.
bye-bye TD, is the mobility of the tank. It has a 750 horsepower engine that does a lot to get up to 50, and as you can see here, this is not the best terrain, but he's scooting along, kind of medium-esque, so to speak. So definitely moving around the battlefield, you should not have too hard of a time. It's got a 15 reverse. Isn't too bad, isn't too good, but not too bad at all. 36 degrees of traverse there on that hull body. So all in all, if you like your speedier, more maneuverable heavy tanks, this definitely might be for you. It has a gun depression of -7, which is not good. It's not bad either. It'll get the job done, but you do have to be conscious of that. And here we're down to our last player, and takes him out. Pretty good game. So, MrFabulouz, wrapping it up here with 11,000 damage, and took out roughly half the enemy team. 7 players. A good 1,500 base experience. Not bad at all. Obviously, that was his ace tanker. Steel wall, high caliber, and top gun. Very good, solid tank there, in my opinion. Take care, everyone, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by, everyone, and please make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It really helps out the channel. Till next time, enjoy!